permission. Sometimes you have to give it to her. Yes, ma'am. Give myself permission.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Antelope Valley. Okay, and I'm glad that so many people are here today, although it's a holiday weekend, that as some people are still in town. And I just welcome all the people who are here in person and everybody who's here online. And just welcome to our center, wherever you are on your spiritual path. You are embraced here. We believe that we are co-creators with the divine and that you can change your life by changing your mind and your vibration. Ernest Holmes is the founder of our philosophy, and we teach universal truth, distilled from the world's spiritual teachings. Okay, we have a wonderful service in store for you today, and we're glad to welcome back Etta Person as our guest speaker for today. And who else? Chris and Dean are our ushers for today. And Frank and Bruce are doing the technology. And who? Okay. Oh, okay. And Dina, you're in charge of the music today. Everybody, give a big hand for Dina. And for the center singers. The center. Okay. At this time, I'd like to welcome Frank up for the announcements.
Well, this is a nice change, isn't it? Being up here instead of back there. Awesome. All right, announcements. So, Gerardo, if you click that button for the announcements, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. Sign up sheet is in the back, but sign up for our certificate in class Essential Ernest Holmes. I did this just a minute ago. It starts Wednesday, June 1st, and it is from 6 to 9 p.m. It runs for 10 weeks. And our wonderful Renee Cornwell is going to be the instructor for the class. The cost is $245, and You're going to love this Ernest Holmes class. It's an amazing class. Also, he wanted me to make sure to let you know that the sign-up sheet is in the back for this class. So if you want to sign up for the class, be sure to sign up for the class. Our current events, our community vegetable garden boxes are built. Yay! If you'd like to participate or donate soil, fertilizer, seed, cash, or even some muscle, please see Tiffany right here. Tiffany, raise your hand. There she is. Thank you so much. Okay, Dean Efferson Williams will strengthen your mind, body, and soul with her yoga classes every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. A $20 love donation or whatever you can afford is graciously accepted. On Saturday, May 24th at 1 p.m., Reverend Jessica Fish facilitates a Zoom bereavement support group. The link is, information is on our website, plus it's up on the board here. So if you know anybody that needs any support, please join her. Our Authentically Me Women's Group meets the fourth Sunday, which is today. So yes, today at 3 o'clock, the women's group will be meeting, and that is led by Dean Officer Williams as well. And set your calendars because it's an amazing event every time this happens. Join Stacy for our New Moon Sound Bath on Tuesday, May 27th at 7 p.m. Sonically connect to the moon with the crystal singing bowls. And the meditation experience is a $20 love offering. On Wednesday, June 4th at 6 p.m., the Spanish language study group is facilitated by Esperanza Ramos. Woo. I think I need a little bit more oil for my mouth. It's not working quite well. But let's see. In Spanish, it says June 6th at 6 to 7:30. Is that correct? Oh, wow. Awesome. Okay. Our monthly men's group meets on Tuesday, June 17th at 6 p.m. It is facilitated by yours truly, Frank Williams. If you guys know any men that would like to join us on that Tuesday, it is the third Tuesday at 6 p.m. here in the sanctuary, and we meet just to discuss, any issues that we have or any difficulties that we're going through that may not be able to be discussed at home. So we bring that here, and we work through that together, and it's a great experience with the men that we have here. So please join us. Also, got to switch. Join us for our Summer Solstice Arts and Healing Festival on Saturday, June 21st from 11 to 6 p.m. And I'm going to go off of this because I'm part of the volunteer community here, and we really do need help. So if you guys have anybody or even a little bit of your time, even if it's a couple hours, that's going to be very helpful here for us, especially on the 21st. We need lots of volunteers here to make all this run nice and smoothly. So anybody that you know that can help and volunteer, please see me or Espy or Tiffany, any of us, to see us, and we will put you to work. Also, our booths are still available. They are $65, and I think all our booths inside are sold out, so we have the booths coming outside that they're still available for $65. So if you'd like a booth, please see me or Espy, and we'll get you set up with that. Compassionate Care Team. If you know someone in spiritual community that is having health challenges in the hospital or is otherwise in need of support, please contact our wonderful Joan McLaughlin. Is anybody here for the first time? Yay, let's give them a hand. Our ushers have a gift bag for you, and in there there's a card. If you can fill it out. We do ask for your email address. We will not spam you, but we just send you a little email about what's happening here at the center.
Can I request spam?
You sure can. If you like spam, we'll give you spam. And thank you. Let's give him a big hand, guys. We have many ways to keep you informed. We have a sign up in the back our weekly email bulletins will go out. We also have a QR code on the door if you need to get to our website or to get to a location where you can do donations. That is very helpful, and it helps keep the air conditioning and the lights on here. And along another note with that, giving is the most exponential way you can give to show your love. So let's have that. All right. Experience a 2-minute tune-up. After services, our practitioners will be up here for a 2-minute tune-up. She'll be up here, and if you guys would like a 2-minute tune-up, please come see Joan, and she'll give you that. And now we're going to welcome our center singers. Give her a big hand.
And good afternoon, good day. We are grateful to see all of you here today. I know you're grateful to see each other. Look. So the song is Thank You for This Day.
Yes.
We can sing it to each other. We can sing it to Spirit. We can sing it
Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for my health, Spirit, thank you for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit, thank you for my health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. Thank you for my life, Spirit, thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit, thank you for my life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit, thank you for my wealth. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit, thank you for my wealth. My opulent, my opulent, my opulent wealth. My opulent, my opulent, my opulent wealth. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. I want to thank you. Thank you for this day, Spirit. I just thank you. Thank you for this day, Spirit. You're the blessing. Thank you for this day.
Okay, right now I'm inviting Lori up for our ceremony, lighting the flames of faith. Lighting the flames of faith, a call to service. We perform this ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all people and all faiths, all sentient beings come from the one great universal presence, which we call spirit. Fundamental to this truth is the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. We light the first candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the second candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the third candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of submission to the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle for all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We light the 10th candle for all those who are as yet unaware of spirit in their lives, and for the space we're holding for them here at the center. As we light the healing candles, please put silently into the light the names of anyone you wish to experience the healing flame of God's eternal love. Okay, thank you, Lori. Okay, my reading today comes from Science of Mind magazine, just acknowledging Veterans Day and the people who fought in the wars and died for our country. It seems like this reading seems to focus on grief for anybody who is suffering from loss of loved ones. So the title of it is Today We Remember. Grief can be the garden of compassion. If you keep your heart open through everything, your pain can become your greatest ally in your life search for love and wisdom. The quote by Rumi. Next quote is from Ernest Holmes. But we are all human beings, and we all do long for the touch of the vanished hand or the sound of the voice that is still. Memorial Day in the United States is a day the nation mourns and honors the military men and women who died while serving in the U.S. Armed Forces. This is a day of remembrance. Remembering loved ones who have passed is important. There are many ways for us to do so. We may decide to honor their memory by visiting their gravesite, gathering with family and friends, or going on a peaceful picnic. We might share stories and photographs of their lives. Furthermore, we might do something in their memory, such as making a quilt, planting a tree, or donating to a nonprofit organization. Holmes tells us, healing is the discovery of the divinity within. That divinity within always guides and supports us, even through our grief. We can also trust divinity to guide and support our loved ones on their journey through the mysteries of death and beyond. Divinity is in all things, everywhere and at all times. Throughout our various life passages, Holmes says, It should be considered right to live and enjoy life. To be well, happy, and to express freedom is in accord with divine law and wisdom. As we grieve and over time gradually begin to heal, we know our loved ones want us to be happy. We miss their physical presence, but we recognize that there is something in our love for others that never dies. On this day of remembrance, keep your heart open to grief, to love, to wisdom, and to moments of happiness. The affirmation is, today I honor my loved ones who have passed. I open my heart to grief, to love, and to compassion, and to joy. And just keeping those words in mind, just gently, if you feel comfortable, gently close your eyes and go within. And just recognizing the power and the presence of God that is within us, and it is in all places at all times, and is omnipresent, present in all of life, our country, the universe, and beyond. And I just bless the proceedings of this service, and I know that God speaks beautifully through Edda as she delivers her message, and it is well received for those who are here in person, those people online who are open to receive her message of love and truth. And I just bless everybody involved in this service, the ushers, the sound technicians, the musicians, the practitioners, and I just know that this service is perfect in every way. And as it unfolds in divine order. And I'm so grateful and thankful to be part of this Center for Spiritual Living, Antelope Valley, and that all it has to give to our membership and the community at large. And I just release this prayer into the law, knowing that God has heard my words and is responding as I speak. And so I let go, and I let God, and I allow it to be. And so it is, as we say, we said it together.
Sacred love. Daniel Nehemiah.
You are sacred love, sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love, God, sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love, sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love, God, sacred love is all that you are.
Show the
way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. deepest joy is all that you are. You are deepest joy, God. Deepest joy is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. You are sacred love. Sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love, God. Sacred love is all that you are. Sacred love is all that you are. Sacred love is all that you are.
Well, thank you to the center singers. Okay, it's my great pleasure to introduce our speaker for today, Etta Person. Etta is a graduate minister and a student of science of mind for over 50 years. Her passion is teaching, storytelling, and entertaining. She performs a comedy act called Sista Simo, who teaches life lessons and history with humor. So maybe someday we'll get to see that act. Okay, so it's my pleasure to introduce a great big hand for Etta Person.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy to be here again to speak to you today. I just want to say thanks to the people on Facebook and tuning in. We welcome you to be here in person when you can. If you can, and if you can't, you continue to tune in and contribute to this wonderful teaching. I am just so thrilled to thank the people here. You know, we don't have a mega church. Reverend Gregory had to leave us and go to a higher calling, but we have a higher calling too. And we are moving in the direction of our higher calling. We have a small group here, but this nucleus is full of such talented people. Our center singers, are so talented. Dina, my adopted daughter, which many of you already know, is so extraordinarily talented that I'm proud to call her my girl. She sings, she plays piano, she dances, she teaches dance, she teaches yoga, she leads the women's group, and she's a health advisor on top of all that, okay? We got Stacy, who sings beautifully, and she's also the sound bath teacher, and she has so many other gifts that she contributes here, and Stacy and Tiffany, I'm trying to say, it's Tiffany, and my other daughter, Marion, she's by another baby daddy, okay? But anyway, we have Frank and we have Bruce who are on our, and they handle our audio, but they are so talented in other ways as well. You know, they build things and repair things, and we have wonderful practitioners who not only help us on our spiritual path, but Espy teaches another class, and Renee is not here. He's a practitioner. He teaches another class, and we have practitioners in training, and we just have, even though we're not a great, large group, but we have the talent here. And we thank our ushers. Nick has been here from the beginning of time, you know, and he always helps out. And also we have Dean and Christine who have been here forever and help out. So, I mean, I might not call everybody, but you're on my mind, and I see beauty. I always talk about beauty. When I see you, I say, oh, your hair is so beautiful, your clothes. But you know what? I'm always searching for beauty, and I find it everywhere. So don't think I'm looking only at the superficial when I tell you, oh, your outfit is so beautiful, or your hair is so beautiful, because I am always searching for beauty. And I thank you all. You're such a beautiful group of people. I'm so delighted to be a part of this. So, thank you. Our topic today, first of all, our theme for the month, as this month closes out, our theme is raise your voice. And my topic is overcoming silence, individual and collective liberation. Affirmation of the week: I break the chains of silence with courage. My voice empowers myself and others to claim liberation. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. So raise your voice. Raise your voice to sing. Raise your voice to praise and uplift. Raise your voice to cheer. Raise your voice to spread the good news or important news. Sometimes the news may not be happy news, but it is important news. But try never to raise your voice in anger unless it is for a specific strategic reason. Sometimes you want to use anger to achieve a certain outcome, but you never want anger to use you, because when anger uses you, you are out of control. I recall the day that I raised my voice in anger at my father. Not a good move. My mother was on vacation in California. I was attending summer school and decided to work on a special lesson, stayed over at the library a couple of hours later. When I got home, my dad was all upset. He thought I was with a boy and accused me of being with a boy, and I got so angry I shouted at my dad. Next thing I saw a flash of lightning. Then I was on the floor seeing stars. I said, I learned quickly that raising my voice in anger can result in unintended consequences. Okay? So we don't want to be using our voice in anger. We want to use our voice to uplift. And I think the theme, as the Science of Mind magazine, I don't know if you can see that. This is a wonderful magazine, ladies and gentlemen. I read it every single day, and I highly recommend it. We have it here, if you don't already have it. But on the cover of the May issue, we see a lady who is raising her voice. She has a smile on her face. So you know she's talking something positive. She also has a heart on her t-shirt. And I think the purpose of our theme is to remind us to raise our voices about things that matter. Speak up. What matters? Our planet matters. Global warming matters. Our health matters. Our families matter. Our love and care for our fellow man matters. So we have to thank our climate scientists, our doctors and health professionals, our ministers and our teachers and philosophers, great philosophers who speak out and help us to make the world a better place. The great philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson was required reading in the 4th year ministerial class, and I developed a strong love for Emerson. He spoke out against slavery, spoke up for women's rights, and so he wrote all these beautiful essays and poems and poetry and prose. And so I developed a special appreciation for his essay on self-reliance, and I do a dramatic reading from Self-Reliance that I'd like to share with you someday. But I'll do a little excerpt today of what he said, Emerson said about speaking out. Speaking from Ralph Waldo Emerson's essay on self-reliance, I quote, "Speak what you think today in words as hard as cannonballs. Tomorrow, speak what tomorrow thinks in hard words again, though it contradict everything you said today." Ah, then exclaimed the aged men, "You shall be sure to be misunderstood." Misunderstood? It's a right fool's word. Is it so bad to be misunderstood? Pythagoras was misunderstood, and Socrates, and Jesus, and Luther, and Copernicus, and Galileo, and Newton, and every pure and wise spirit that ever took flesh. To be great is to be misunderstood. Unquote. I could go on, but that's for another day. Our founder, Ernest Holmes, said, "Whether we know it or not, we are all spiritual broadcasting stations." Our bodies occupy a certain space. there's a place where our physical bodies begin and end. This is my space right here. But the mind has no such limitations. And our thoughts penetrate everything around us, whether we are speaking or whether we are silent. Today, we're talking about overcoming silence. For many years, silence, I thought, was my lot in life. I was totally, completely silent. I was so afraid to speak out, to open my mouth in any situation. All through school, grammar school, high school, my first year of college, I decided, oh, well, maybe I should say something in the classroom. But I didn't. The second year, I said, sophomore, I can say something. I can make my presence known in this classroom. So I decided that I was going to ask a question. In my psychology class, I'm sitting there. I know I already decided I'm going to speak today. So I raised my hand. I'm shaking and nervous. I raised my hand. The professor called on me. And I asked a question. Today, I do not have any idea what that question was. I have no idea what the teacher's answer was. But I remember one thing she said. She prefaced her answer with, well, that was an awkward way to ask the question, but that was it. I'm awkward. No more questions. I'm not talking anymore. I became, as I had heard Abraham Lincoln said, I would rather remain silent and have people think I'm a fool than to open my mouth and remove all doubt. Shut it off. No more talking. I went all the way through college, took some graduate courses. You think I was speaking out? Oh, no. That was the end for me. Awkward. I'm too awkward. But I decided that I had to overcome this affliction. So I joined a Toastmasters club. I took an acting class. I took the first year, the second year, the third year, and the fourth year of the science of mind. That was 3 hours a week, every week for 9 months every year. And today, I think it's high time that I speak up and speak out. Not only do I ask questions, but I also give answers. Okay? And the question is, ladies and gentlemen, why? In the 21st century, are human beings still killing other human beings? Why? Is there so much hate? Why do we hate immigrants? People who are seeking a better life? I'm going to tell you straight up. I love Mexicans. Okay? Some of my best friends are Mexicans. Okay? I love El Salvadorans and Guatemalans and Nicaraguans and Asians and Cubans, Filipinos, Africans. I love Christians and Jews and Muslims. It's no mistake that we are different. We are all one, but we are all unique and special. Isn't it evident that God does not repeat? Isn't it evident that we are different by design and unique and special by design? Yes. The question, why can't we speak out? Why are we so afraid to lift our voices? I'll tell you why. Fear. We are afraid. We are afraid that someone will judge us. But today, ladies and gentlemen, is a time for us to speak, to raise our voices, to bring more love. We know better. When we know better, we're supposed to do better, right? So we know better. We know that God is love and that we are individualized expressions of love. We're supposed to spread love wherever we go. So we got to let go of this fear. We got to overcome this silence. As Reverend Gregory says, we must realize that fear is an experience we have. It is not who we are. And Reverend Gregory, you know, I'm going to always talk about Reverend Gregory, right? He created an amusing metaphor for dealing with fear. I want you to consider this metaphor created by Reverend Gregory. He said, a being called fear knocks at the door of a one-room house. I answer the door rather than resist fear. I welcome fear to come in the house. I walk it around the room, all the while speaking lovingly to it. Welcome back, fear. What brings you this way again? You know I have nothing against you, but I don't base my life on you anymore. So you are welcome to visit, but not welcome to stay. Then I gently and lovingly guide fear across the room and out the door on the other side. This is a metaphor for how we may experience the sensation of fear in our bodies. We allow it to rise and then pass through us. Without our resistance, fear becomes a momentary experience, not something we live with constantly. Reverend Gregory says we all have a divine urge to express. The very differences and uniqueness that we often try to hide in order to conform, to fit in, are the very uniqueness that is the purpose of our life, our purpose for being on this planet. How much more beautiful and delightful would our world be if every being were expressing authentically and fully who he or she really is? I say it would be freedom. I say it would be collective liberation, which is what we are looking for. You know, President Franklin Roosevelt said years ago during the war, he said, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. So today I say, let's not fear fear. It is an experience that we have. It is not who we are. So let's not resist fear. We don't have to hide and run and resist, because we know what we resist persists. So we're going to treat it like Reverend Gregory said, okay, fear, you come on in. You can stay for a little while, but you're not welcome to stay here forever. So we know that it is real, fear, and it can be useful. So we don't try to eliminate it, fear is useful when you're in danger, right? So we don't try to eliminate it from our lives. We just manipulate it to suit our needs today so that it doesn't take over our lives. I will close with an excerpt from the Science of Mind magazine titled, "Be Bold, Be Brave." Life offers us many opportunities to raise our voices, not only in ways that work for us personally, but also in ways that enable us to speak out for others. With perseverance and courage, we may even discover new ways to use our voices to foster greater harmony, peace, love, and joy on this planet. We must be as bold and as brave as possible in using our collective voices to encourage a peaceful and loving world which works for us all. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, let us go within for meditation. We know that there is just one power. There is just one presence. There is just one mind in this universe. And that mind is my mind. That mind is your mind. That mind is our mind right here, right now. We know that we are individualized expressions. We have unique gifts and talents to offer this world. We speak out and let our voices be heard as we bring more love, more caring, more harmony, more compassion to all God's creation. We spread love everywhere we go. We take every opportunity to be better, to grow better in understanding and love of all human beings. We take care of our homes. We take care of our planet. We take care of our families. Because we know we are here for the purpose of spreading love. For God is love, and the power of God lives, breathes, and has expression in and through us at all times. For this awareness, this knowledge, this gift, this blessing, we do give thanks. And as we say together, and so it is. Amen.
Wow. Thank you. So with that, my song choice, she did not know about, This Little Light of Mine. I'm going to let it shine. But this version is done by Faith Rivera, and she adds a little bit of heat to it. And so if your body feels like getting up, please feel free to. If your hands feel like joining in with maybe a clap or two, please let them. This is about you. The light that we carry is huge, it's big, it's brilliant, and there's only one of us participating in the light, so shine. Here we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, keep going. I'm gonna let it shine. Sing, sing, sing. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Gonna let it shine, shine. Everybody together. Shine, shine. You know you want to. Shine, shine. All around the world. Shine, shine. When there's light in the soul. You can repeat that. There is beauty in the person. There is beauty in the person. When there's beauty in the person. When there's beauty in the person. There is harmony in the home. There is harmony in the home. Hey. When there's harmony in the home. When there's harmony in the home. There is beauty in the name. Honor. Honor in the name. When there's honor in the nation. Well, there is peace in the world. No more living in fear. We're gonna let it shine. Hey, no more living in fear. We're gonna let it shine. Shine. No more living in fear. No way. We're gonna let it shine. Come on, let it shine. Let it shine. Gonna let it shine, shine. Everybody, shine, shine. You know you want to. Shine, shine. All around the world. Shine, shine. All my brothers and sisters, yeah. Shine, shine. Hey, you know you want to. Shine, shine, shine. Bring down millions, baby. Shine, shine. Hey, 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 hey. Shine, shine, shine. All my brothers and sisters. Shine, shine. Oh, you know you want to. Shine, shine, shine. Bring my brothers and sisters. Shine, shine. Hey, hey. All around the world. Shine, shine.
Thank you, Dina. Okay, now it's time for our offering. So if you'll take your gifts, your tithes, your offerings, and hold them over your heart and say with me, today I give in love and joy from the overflow of abundance in my life. My gift goes forth to bless and uplift, fulfilling the purpose of our spiritual community. Lives are transformed. I am grateful, and so it is.
So we have a guest. And I'm going to ask Miss Tiffany to introduce the guest.
This is my son, Brandon. Yay! He's going to accompany us.
Adding a little bass magic. Now where's doing? I can see clearly now what she said. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Oh yes, I can make it now. The pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day.
thank you, center singers, and let's give a big hand for Brandon. Okay, so we just bless these gifts, these tithes, these offerings, knowing that they go forth to bless this Center for Spiritual Living, Antelope Valley, and further to bless our country, our community, and the world at large. And then come full circle, through the law of circulation, come full circle around and bless the giver. It is so good, so very good, and I'm so grateful for it all, as we say together, and so it is. Okay, if you'll now make a circle around the sanctuary for the peace song. And don't hold hands yet. Just hold your hands towards the person next to you. Okay. No, you just hold your hands toward. Now, if you'll all repeat after me. We know who you truly are. Repeat after me. Who you truly. You are a unique way that Spirit is expressing. Are unique. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank God for you. Welcome home.
With God as our power, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my kindest vow. To take each moment and live each moment